The lesson that you will be seeing today starts with a board that I have already built. This is a class on 3D printing and design, and this is the introduction to both 3D printing and the resources available that we will be using, but also will showcase what a board looks like as our students are learning. They are going to also be creating a board that documents their experience and their learning. So up at the top, it contains a video about 3D printing along with the definition, resources that we are going to be using, and so forth. So it sort of is showcasing for the students what the board does, but also using it as a learning piece. Students will then use this board to access the resources, but also as an example of what they will be doing to document their process.
I created a board builder in Discovery Education about 3D printing that I'm going to share with you. Now, there's two reasons why I created this. A, I created it so that you guys can use it to learn about 3D printing. But B, remember last week when you had the iPads and you're documenting what you're learning? What do you think I'm going to have you do at the end of this to show all of the amazing things that you've learned? Amelia?
Take pictures of things?
You're going to take pictures of things, and where do you think you're going to put all of it, Mason?
In Discovery Education.
In Discovery Education, be more specific.
Channel!
How many of you guys have used Board Builder? Okay. So we're going to have a few people, and I'm going to show you what a board is right now. So, under Discovery Education, and you're going to be able to do this under your own account. I'm going to type in, oops. I'm going to type in 3, and I always do that, 3D. Okay? Now, under media types, I'm going to go to Board Builder, and this is how you're going to find this board afterwards. So I'm going to click on Board, and then I'm going to do my search. Now, this is the board that I created for you. And this is the board that we're going to be using.
How long did it take?
It doesn't take that long. So, first of all, last week we learned about what 3D printing is. When we do 3D printing, what material are we using on our 3D printers?
Plastic.
It's a plastic. And the plastic we're using is called PLA. Okay? So it's a type of plastic. Now, do you think that the only way to print is to create your own stuff? Or do you think there's stuff out there that people have already created?
Stuff out there.
There's stuff out there. There is a really awesome website called Thingiverse. And I'm going to show you that today because you're going to be printing two different things over the next 4 weeks. One, you're going to be printing something that you designed yourself using either Lee from last week, or I'm going to show you a new program today. And two, you're going to be printing something that someone else has already made. So I'm going to go to Thingiverse real quick. And Thingiverse, I have an account. So I'm going to just log into my account real quick.
That's cool.
And the reason why I'm logging in is because I go in and you're going to create a login also. Because as you're browsing, you're going to like different things. And right here, I have a whole list of things that I like. Because next week, you're going to come and you're going to tell me, this is the thing that I like, this is the thing that I'm going to print. So, I'm going to go to things that I like. Alright, so in Thingiverse, you're going to create an account with your name, your username, and so forth. And then you're going to go through and you're going to like different things. So these are all the things that I have liked. So I went through and I did some searches and, oh, I saw hippo and I'm like, oh cool, I want to print that. And then there's these really cool ones where you can like put the name and then you can put the pen inside of it. So I'm like, oh, that's really super cool. So I just went through and I liked all the things that I wanted to print. This octopus right here, I so want to print the octopus, okay? So I have all of these different things that I want to print. Got some minions, just in case I want to print some minions.
Wait, can you?
So let me show you how to do this.
Kind of like Facebook.
It's like Facebook. So let's say, what should I search for? What's something that you guys like?
Lego pizza.
Pizza. I don't think I want to print pizza. Mason.
Sport things.
Okay, so let's say I like soccer. I'm going to type in soccer. Now, all of the designs that someone else has made is going to be here. So here's some soccer players, soccer ball, okay? There's some things like that it just says the word soccer and it prints out the word soccer. Now, let's say I really liked the soccer ball clock. How would I like it?
You push the heart.
I push the heart. So today, you might spend your time looking at Thingiverse and finding things that you want to print. Now, if you know that you can do this at home, you might not want to do it here, okay? So, I'm going to go back, and I have Thingiverse, and on my board builder, I have the first print that was ever done on our MakerBot, which I'm going to show you the MakerBot in a few minutes. So we're not going to watch the video because we're going to actually see it live. Kai, what's your question?
I was just wondering if you could create.
Yes. So here is the other. You guys learned about Lee last week. That's on our desktops. There is another program that is on iPads. It's called Blockify.
Whoa!
Blocks that are easily placed on a touchscreen device.
That's fun.
You can stop it.